Well, it's about that time for our first disaster movie. That's right. No karate, no ninjas, just an army of tornadoes and one hell of a cast. Today's movie was picked by the patrons, but given to us by patron powerhouse Lucas S. He felt it was time for some disaster to strike the channel, and I couldn't agree more. So, let's go watch the 1996 movie, Twister. And see if our speakers can even handle such a movie, because this is Redeye Reviews. Speaking of speakers, this movie was notorious for its very loud and very bass-heavy surround sound. So much so that it actually destroyed numerous theaters' surround speakers when it premiered. It's also a weird movie of history because it was the first movie to be put on DVD and the very last movie to be put on HD DVD. So it destroyed things in more than one way. Hey, you ain't gonna find animation better than this. In the 90s? Please. Please. Also, don't actually search because you're gonna find better animation like right off the bat. But we start with a family at night out on the farm. Well, either this is the Amityville Horror House or the weather itself is growling at us. Either way, not great.
We need to get down to the storm zone right now.
Okay, fam. One of you isn't carrying a thing. Yeah, you know what you could have grabbed? The damn dog. You could have grabbed the damn dog, you monsters. But they all get into the storm shelter, even the dog, which thank God we all cared way more about him than any of these people. I'm just saying that the storm, it didn't suck the mom, kid, or dog outside, so he would have been fine had he not been holding the door. Hold the door. Hold door. No, never again. We cut to modern day where that little girl is all grown up.
Record outbreak of tornadoes.
This is gonna be a long day.
You know what? Funny enough, it will be a long day because this entire movie actually takes place in 24 hours.
Oh, hell, day like today is to be expected. I just want to get it over with.
Would you look at him? Oh, so Bill Paxton, who I think we could all agree was a legend. When he died back in 2017, over 200 storm chasers all got together and they spelled out BP with their GPS trackers. And it was so cool. Like, storm chasers only do this to honor another fallen storm chaser, and to see it for Bill was just really cool.
Don't fold the maps.
I didn't fold the map.
We also get a ridiculous cast in this movie. Like, seriously, it is an A-list movie cast.
The extreme! It's the extreme! Listen, man, where's Joe?
She's over by Doppler.
So Bill and Joe used to be married, and they're getting a divorce. And Bill showed up to get her to sign the papers, and I guess just to drive home that point, he brought his soon-to-be bride along with him.
Dorothy.
She's here.
We also see our tornado mapping device, Dorothy, which, if it gets sucked into a tornado, it's going to give us more info on them, it's going to help us better predict them, yada yada.
At least that's what these guys are trying to do.
Excellent. Joe, we got major action. The NSSL says the cap is breaking.
And then our resident tornado nerd tells us that a storm is a brewing, so we head out. And while driving to the storm, we run into the evil storm chasers, led by the dread pirate Wesley himself.
Jonas, he's in it for the money, not the science. Got himself some corporate sponsors.
How dare they do a job for money? Ugh, you monsters. So both squads stop at a diner. We wait for further tornado news.
Curious as to which way you're gonna head.
He's gonna wait and see what Bill does.
So you're telling me that Billy knows what a storm is thinking?
They wait on Billy because Billy can talk to the clouds. Oh yeah, all he has to do is pick up a little dirt. It tells him everything we need to know. So the squad hears about a NATO dropping down and we get out of here.
Woo! Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain.
Oh yeah, and all storm chasers are crazy. They're crazy, all right? They mainline Mountain Dew. They eat mayo out of the jar. They're just lunatics.
You got it.
All right, that Jeep is dope. I'm not usually a Jeep guy, but I like that one. That's a cool Jeep.
God.
I also don't want to point out the obvious here, but you totally had time to release the straps on Dorothy. I'm just saying, you hung out under that bridge for like a while. But sadly, the only Jeep I have ever liked has been destroyed, along with Dorothy 1. But good thing we got 3 more. You know, it's going to happen 2 more times.
We got full coverage on that truck?
Liability only.
We take the camper shell off Bill's new truck and we head off. What hurts me the most is knowing that they ditched that camper shell on the side of the road. Those things are expensive, and that was in a factory color, sir, which means the only place we're going to get a new one is from the dealer, and they're going to charge us a buttload. But the tornadoes are out in bunches today, so we basically just like stumble right into another one.
Cow.
Okay, so get this. I learned that this cow flying animation is actually repurposed animation from a zebra in Jumanji. It's kind of hard to tell a little bit, but, you know, Hollywood loves recycling animation, so I buy it.
You used to tell me that you chase tornadoes. I always just thought it was a metaphor.
Lady, how do you not know that the guy you're about to marry is a storm chaser? That's kind of on you. And while waiting for the next big one to show up, we head out to Joe's aunt's place to grab some grub.
Potatoes?
Better grab some while you can.
I call baloney. What, her aunt just happened to have enough food lying around to feed all these people? Me and my wife can't even finish a loaf of bread before it gets moldy, you understand? I'm not buying it. So the gang starts educating Bill's fiance on storms because I guess Bill has never mentioned his greatest passion to his fiance before.
Oh, that was a good-sized twister. What was that, an F3?
In the middle of this, we cut to Joe in the shower just to show us that she's in there. I don't know why we do this.
The Fujita scale, it measures the intensity of a tornado by how much it eats.
Is there an F5?
She spoke the name of he who must not be named. But they do hear of another tornado about to form, so we head out again.
Sorry to eat and run.
It's what you live for. It's for you, Dusty.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
May is the most amazing lady in the world, and we all would be so lucky to have an Aunt May. Oh God, Aunt May, Spider-Man, the web-slinging menace. I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me.
We're gonna have to get off of this road.
This is no time to guess.
I'm not guessing.
You better listen to him, ma'am. He's the Storm Whisperer.
Yeah, Joe, I'm checking it. It's almost up.
All hail, all hail. Okay, so the entire production staff regretted doing the scene because they couldn't find ice chunks big enough in Oklahoma to be used in a hail machine. So they had to buy ice from Iowa and truck it in. It also turns out that clear things falling is kind of hard to pick up on camera. So they also had to make the ice with water and milk just so it would be opaque enough to show up on screen. So yeah, if they had to do it over, they wouldn't have done it. Oh, yeah, Tornado 3. That's my favorite tornado because this tornado can teleport. All right, 1 minute it's here, another minute it's gone. There's lightning, it's back again. Tornado 3 is my favorite X-Men of the series by far. But again, no luck. Dorothy gets jacked up. We get no data.
Miss this house and miss that house and come after you.
Killing yourself won't bring your dad back. Look at what you got right in front of you. Me, Joe.
Well, it's a good thing you hot-mic'd that conversation, so that fiance who knows nothing about you can realize that she made a huge mistake. So we cut to a drive-in movie theater, which is easily the best place to watch a movie. I mean that. If you haven't seen a movie outside, like, go do it right now. It's the most fun you will ever have. Okay, that's not true. Maybe not ever, but it's still pretty great. But now, the Tomatoes are pissed off, okay? Stop chasing my brothers, he shouts. And then, like tornadoes are one to do, this big boy sneaks right up on us.
Joe! Bill! It's coming! Come on!
All right, for real, that is awesome. That's an awesome shot. That's like the best shot in the whole movie. I'm a big fan of this. We do all manage to survive, despite it giving us its best effort. The tornado, fed up and embarrassed, decides to go after our loved ones now. That's right, folks. It's heard how good Aunt May's cooking is. It wants a whole plate. So we see on the map that the NATO has gone after our aunt, so we chase after it.
What are you saying?
I'm saying goodbye.
Oh yeah, also, Lady Confused decides not to marry Bill because, like, apparently they've never talked before this movie, and we're just now learning about that. So, fun fact. They bought 8 blocks of houses in the old part of Waukeeta, Oklahoma. They then built 30 more, like, fake houses, and then we destroyed all of it. And that is what you see here. The town later rebuilt that part of downtown. They were also gifted this fire truck that they used in the movie, so that plus the tourism maybe helped the town out. I don't know.
We gotta get this off over. Hang on.
You best survive, Aunt May. Spider-Man couldn't fight crime adequately in Waukeeta, Oklahoma. Especially not now. Not now that the tallest building's only 1 story. Thankfully, May lives. Her dog lives too, which you didn't have to say it, but I think we were all way more concerned about the dog. They're both fine. We learned that F4 is now a full-on 10-movie franchise. It's going to F5. We also realize that it is way too big of a problem to tackle on our own, and even though we were so opposed to Dread Pirate Roberts having corporate sponsorship, we aren't too big to let Pepsi help provide a lift to our science.
Yeah, we're good.
And I really wished Red Bull was around in the 90s, because Red Bull gives you wings, and that would have been the best movie sponsor of all time. So, we chase the big, bad tornado. And just like that, Dorothy 3 is down. She wasn't heavy enough. She got all tossed around. It didn't work. So now, just like we predicted, we only have 1 more chance at this. Oh, also sidetrack, this happens too.
She can shift her track, and if she does, she's gonna come right at you.
Mouth shut, put your foot on the gas, and stay on this heading.
Jonas, I'm telling you.
Which I did not remember. I did not remember that part of the movie. Like, he died. Like, he died and nobody cared. Like, oh, what an evil man. How dare he try to make a living doing the thing he loved, you sellout.
Stupid.
But we get over it rather quickly. It's like 30 seconds of grieving, and then everybody's moved on. Ah, shucks, we forgot to turn them on. I'm just kidding. They do. They get all the dope science data. There's all these numbers that they're supposed to mean something. I don't know. It's math. It's hard. Well, you two are some dense mothers. That Tarantina NATO is just messing tractors up, but you two fatties have no problem just walking around. Aw, look, guys, the tornado was pregnant. Makes so much sense. That's why it was angry. It was protecting its baby. But we did it. We did it. A few people had to die, but we hated those guys for some reason. Yeah, isn't that great? Farm families' hard work and livelihood gone in just seconds, but thank God you have that data, huh? Go tell them how fast that tornado was that ruined their lives. All right, it's over. I presume they get back together. We don't really know, but we don't have time, so let's head on over to Redeye Reacts.
Hi, Joey.
Hey, Bill.
Connor, Ned.
The suck zone.
It's the suck zone.
I really enjoy your weather reports.
Yeah, he has a job in an office, lame-o.
Listen, I'm gonna hang out here and get some air. Why don't you go get us some cold drinks?
Bill, I don't know if you know, but you've been outside the whole time.
She did not marry your penis. All right, she didn't only marry your penis.
You got a lot of beef.
Did you see my cows out front?
No.
Oh.
That's no moon! It's a space station!
You don't understand.
I do. I understood that reference.
Hey, Joe, look, we can jump on the 38 exchange and cross Highway 132.
Cameron, your role in this squad is going to be obsolete in like 2 years when MapQuest comes out, so enjoy it while it lasts.
I'm saying goodbye.
No.
I can't marry you. I just remembered we've never talked before the start of this movie, and I knew nothing about you. You ain't gonna rapture us, God! No chance in hell! That's it. That's all of it. Thank you so much. Thank you to Lucas S., the patron who picked today's movie. And on top of that, a huge shout out to the whole patron community. Once again, I say it every video, but I do mean it. You all are amazing. I'm so excited that we have a disaster movie now on the channel. Hopefully we get to do more of these in the future. I hope everybody liked this. Let me know if we want to do more of these. I would love to. So a huge shout out again to that community. If you want the power to vote on future movie reviews, well, not only vote, but you get a pick, like what Lucas S. did today. Head to that Patreon page. You can sign up there to do so. That link is down below. The merch store link down below. The Discord community down below. I will see you all next time, and until then, stay happy and stay healthy.
It's the suck zone.